Hello, we're back. This is part 2 of playing on paper. I want to just paper. Now, oh, I forgot to wet. Oh my giggles. I forgot to wet mine. One moment. These have gone dry. And I was going to wet them down with some vinegar and stuff and water. If you don't mind, I'll go do that now. Because I thought instead of doing a brush, so far I did this all with brush last night. And I'll go real quick and get some water. Run on these. Let me move my cord back here. I'll be right back. And yes, they will be a little drippy. But I thought today, whatever I do, I'll just have to like wring them out. But hey, you know, it's okay. And let's see, lid. I'll put the lid over here. So whatever I thought, instead of using a brush today, I would use okay, guys. First time in probably a good year. Oh, come on. Huh, well. Okay. We got it. 1, 2. Come on. 3. This will be a pretty baby wipe. I have my spritzer here. Okay. Oh, looky there. Quinaquino, nickel, azure, gold. And all those, oh, look at that over top the crayon. And all those years of watching Paula with the quinaquino gold, these two, the nickel azure gold and the magenta. And I splurged. I got the 4 ounces instead of the 2-ounce ones. I just went for it. All right. Oh, wow, the crayon. Oh, one of those crayons came up. I wasn't expecting that. Wow. I figured, because I really don't want to fuss around with the, some pretty colored, Now, let's see. It's not overly wet, but this is where, and this is the bottom. Let me go ahead and put bottom down here. I don't want to put wet on the wet crayons, so let me put this back over there. And I kind of got my go-to, like I said, I've been doing triangles lately. And I've even got this. And I've got my quilt thingy. The quilt thing. Put the markers back up. Here, I've got this. This is a quilt. What's it called? 5/14/2011. That's when I bought it. Cable border. It's like a quilting. Okay. What was I looking for? Oh, oh well, that's all right. We'll get there. All right. Oh, well, here, I'll put it in here. Oh, it has a little bit of peanut butter in it. Let me wipe out the peanut butter. Bye, Dee Dee. Okay. All right. So, okay, peanut butter gone. Now, wet wipe can go in there. That way it won't get on the, because sometimes when crayons get wet, they kind of do weird things. And yeah. Well, this one is drying while that is drying. Oh, that's what I was doing. A pencil saying for the word back. We'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, that's a pokey tool. All right, we'll grab one of these. Oh, wow. This is like 40 odd years old. All right. Now I know where it is. You need a really finely sharped, I don't know what they call it. Come on. Architects, we have one around here, but then it like this little dome, and it's a pencil sharpener, but it's a special kind of pencil sharpener because you put the pencil in and you move it around, and it's like the lead, it becomes a ridge, but you have the point. Yeah, anyway. Okay, this was bottom. And, oh my giggles, guys. I found, some of you might remember, a blast from the past. Some of you might remember I had this, and yes, a lot of it is from stencils and stuff, and some of the stencils I know where they came from, others I don't. But I wanted to using the stuff I have, I wanted to create like a line of paper, like a line of paper. And I call this the Seahorse and Roses. Roses and Seahorse, or Seahorse and Roses collection. Because who would ever put a seahorse and a rose together? Yeah, I don't know. But anyway. So see, this is where my collection, my little, who did these out for me? Was it Colleen or JJ? These little, they cut seahorses for me. And these are stencils from Linda White Holloway, but they're all the things that go in here. Like, see, here's a seahorse, and I'm still learning to draw seahorses. But we're taking a break from the paper because I wanted to show you. And I found this the other day, and of course, you know me, I love Harlequin. So these are all kinds of things that and I'm also incorporating this stencil into and I'm doing all kinds of little 2 inches by whatever. So this is some of the paper I've made. See, obviously you can see that I've used some of it. And here's some more stencil with some more seahorses. But this is what, so far, and I found this yesterday. And this is some of the papers that I've created. This one here, yeah. So I got busy. I haven't touched this in a long time. Yeah, but yeah, I was designing, like I said, using what I have. I was designing my own paper line, and it was called Seahorses and roses. Yeah. Yeah. Here's one with just seahorses. Well, and bubbles. I kind of did like, yeah. This is a, oh, this is a plastic. Let's see. Okay. Different palettes. Sarah's talking about her favorite color palette and watercolors. Yeah. This is this is a piece of plastic, and I thought, ooh, that's cool. You know, photograph that, and that could become. And here, yeah, some baby wipes, and just all kinds of stuff in here. And like I said, you know, I never finished it. I haven't, yeah, but just kind of a funny little. Here's even with more of a like a lavender part of it, because you know, yeah. I thought I would just take and show you that I was starting. Some of it's not. See, this is not, but this I didn't make, but it goes with, you know, because it has the flowers on it. Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, and of course I wouldn't sell this or anything. Yeah, seahorses and bubbles. I wouldn't sell anything, but, you know, just, you know, on your own. It's kind of a do-it-yourself, or, you know, you create your own paper. And oftentimes you really don't need, you know, you don't necessarily need to buy anything. Yeah. Oh, that was kind of a, you know, what would you do with that? But anyway, so I thought I would just, you know, show you. All right, so now let's see. Have we given this a chance? Okay, yeah. And this, my thought is, the reason why I have this is that when this is drying, because the idea is I don't want to get this so wet that I have to get out my dryer and dry it. All right, so let's see here. My phone. So let's actually, oh, I didn't prep, well, black pen. We'll just use a Bic. We'll just use the Bic regular. Okay. Let's start with some triangles. And because she called it Letters Home, I want to use the uppercase calligraphy. I figure Letters Home, and these are the alphabet, or at least no, they're all the alphabet, but they're just uppercase. Okay. So let's put some triangles in here. I have it on the bottom. Oh, we're going to have to move these. I want to use them. Oh, well, here. All right. So let's just start randomly putting some triangles. Okay, maybe this is empty. Uh-oh. It looks empty. Crumb. Well, guess what? A weaving. This instead of, yeah, I can do this as a weaving. My thought is to get another one and put the cap over here and then glue them together. And then I have something, it's recycling. It's recycling, but I can have like a little weaving hanging from it. So I'll put that in a barrel. Okay, and that way it's, I know I'm saving it, but it's not in my way. Okay, I'm looking for another pen. Let's see, I have a bright orange. Oh, that's a fake pen. And no longer, it's empty. Okay. That's a red. Well, this is one of my favorite Pinto Fine RSVP. Okay, it still has in there. All right, we're going to color in the red triangle. Okay. And I don't know if I'll be getting this finished or not. I think there was a black one in here that didn't have a lid. a fine RSVP. Okay. I was going down, being missed out. There's a black one. But these here are zebra. And I actually keep what's left in here. They are the antique collection, the zebra brand. It's the Jimny, some of my all-time favorite pens. The Jimny Gel Rollerball. Oh, yeah. I had another collection. These were expensive at the time. They were like, but I saved up from them. I think they were like $15, something like that. I got them like in the 2003, 2004. So, and I, never tried. Oh, yeah. I love my, and the style. Oh, hey, here's, I got some new Dollar Tree pens. And where are you? Come on, here. I got out this is what I tried. This one. This is a Tradio Pentel. It's a 0.5. It's one of my faves too, but it would be ruined on this. Come on. Here, I'm a stylist, and after I asked Eileen and Janet on Twitter what this it has ink in it. And I says, well, why would you want to put write ink on your phone, right? Well, then, I've been sitting on this since September because this was in the school bin. And you get them for $1. So when you can get Pentel, when you can get 3 Pentels for $1, I mean, hello, right? and then I finally looked at the bottom. And on the bottom, they have this thing. This squishy thing. Oh, that's what they're saying. You have a pen and you can write, and then you can flip it over, and if you need to, you can write on your phone and it won't hurt your phone. Like, duh. So here's a medium, and this is a fine. This is a fine one. All right, so yeah. Anyway. Okay, so let's do some black. I'll use I don't have very, see, it's almost empty. I think it is empty. It has like less than a 16th inch of ink in there. So I would classify that as empty. Maybe it being different, I can position the barcode towards the back and do this. It'd be different. Maybe put the Bic on top because it's smaller. But do something like that. And glue them together, and that becomes my hanger for my weaving project. Yeah. Oh, okay. And I have these markers from December 2003, and they still work. Yeah. All right, here we go. We're just gonna get that stylus out. We're gonna do some off here, the same triangle. Go ahead and color them in. Oh, I like, even though you can see the red, I like that. So we'll leave the red and we'll go over it, not all the way, just, we won't go over the red. Let me see. Let's see. Where are you? See that? I made it look like the black triangles underneath the red. Okay. And this takes time. Hey, it takes time. And then you do some of this. You do some of this. Well, what in the world? Yeah, I still have my wiggly, glittery Wiseman here. And you just kind of go back and forth. Let's do some bigger ones. And wiggle in. Wiggle some ink in. Do some smaller ones. And, you know, that inner child and scribble. Let's go ahead and this is one of the things too when I got to thinking, you know, let's see, where's the W? I'm thinking of Dee Dee, so let's do the W. All right, so wait, no, this is the X. It has that extra long, so this is the W. I'm thinking of Dee Dee, so I'll go ahead and do a W. And while it's still down, I'm just going to just put a basic line. Almost like a really, a really basic Zen doodling, you know, kind of thing. I never noticed this before until right now, but the W almost looks like a lazy candy cane. The left side of the W here, you could actually use that as a lazy candy cane if you needed to. Okay. Well, let's go to D as well because I'm thinking of Dee Dee. I'm not bugging her in the least. Okay. And this is one of those things, again, you know, the way, you know, what this is one of the things I do. I use my, I figure I've got stencils. I might as well use them. Let me see if I've got some of my ink blot. You know, Inkwell, ink blot. You know, the Patty Tully Parish stencils. All right. I actually do have a few sitting here. Hopefully I have the ink blot one. I don't know what this one is. This one I haven't used. But, oh, here. I think this is the ink blots. And I not only, yeah, ink blot. I not only use these with, let's see. The RSVP ink. I don't know. Okay, so here, now, I use it for liquid, you know, but this is one, and this is where it kind of gets, you have to, let's see, which way do I want it? I love it. To me, it's very mid-century modern. Let me see. Yeah. See, it's very, very mid-century modern. All right, and I'm going to see, here's the D and here's the W. Well, let's put some ink blots. Kind of, here's the D and here's like the W. So I can, and when you're using this in the dry method, you have to have, see how I'm holding down with this hand. I'm holding these particular stencils because they're very thin and they move. And yeah, and this is time consuming, so you know, hey, but you know, it's actually very, just really cool. And I'll do one here for now just to kind of show you, because this is real time, you know, and you just have to, right there, I see them right there, because that little centerpiece wants to jiggle a little bit. Oop. you make a mistake, no big deal. But, you know. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, let it up. Now hold it down here. This is almost like a butterfly. The bottom of a butterfly. Okay, so little thing there. Oh, moved. I moved. Oh, it's okay. You just, okay. You try. Oh, okay, no, wait. Let's see. All right, I went through that one triangle. I'm trying. Oh, went through the black one a little bit there, but that's okay. Oh, I moved it. Okay. So did we get that inked? Okay. Pew. So see, there's one of those. So see, sometimes I do it this way. Now here, we can also, I'm thinking, we can use, let's go ahead. Now that we have, I know this is dry from that. Well, we can maybe, let's see, what's this called? My thought is, because I did some scribbles, it might not, obviously I haven't used this in wet form. This is called, let's see, it's just round exclusive. This is October 2015. So apparently this didn't have a name on it. It was just, yeah. So let's go ahead and, where's that pen? Oh, come on. Seriously? Okay, this is a Dollar Tree, one of their executive, let's see, one of their special edition things. This is a Dollar Tree, okay? And it's a medium, 1.0, and I will put some of this, just start randomly putting some of these in. They're rectangles, but they're kind of in a circular pattern. And I try not, see, when I have that triangle down and there's one overlapping, I just do this. And see, that's not going over the crayon, but that's okay. You know, because this is, okay, and here, I got some of it, but not all of it. And that ink spot, see that right there that I traced, the ink blot? I don't want to go over that. So I had to carefully do that. So I know that this it doesn't travel well over there, I put the stylus up. The stylus, the pen tail seems to be working okay over the, we'll test that out down here. We'll put some of these. Of course, Papermate and Bic are my all-time faves in terms of going over pretty much anything. But, you know, again, I'm not an expert on pens. So, Eileen, are you here? It kind of puts me in mind. I don't know a whole lot about feng shui, but it kind of puts me in mind of some of their template type things that they do. So yeah, the pen tail, you know, goes over the, oh, my camera. It goes over. See, so I'm just putting some of that in. Let's see here. This, like I said, all I can tell you, it's a Patty Tolly Parish, and it's 8x8 round exclusive 2015. You can tell when I bought this, I spent $100 on Patty Tolly Parish stencils, and that like freaked me out. Yeah, and I don't think I haven't purchased a stencil since. Yeah, spending $100 on on stencils are like, ah, you know, I mean, it's not, you know, yeah. And I let's see, here's the, I think, what is this? The surfboard. Yeah, this is surfboards. So I could put, because it's kind of a round scribble, and here's an aboriginal. And I made sure, because I knew that chances are I wasn't going to be buying anytime soon. I was very careful. I spent days, and I'd make a list and I'd go back. I make another list, and I, you know, and this is the aboriginal, I think. Let's see, where's the, come on. You know, cave etchings. Yeah, cave etchings. And, you know, yeah, and I'm telling you, it was like, and then what I did, because eventually I am going to have, here on this channel, eventually, we talk about it all the time, and I still have, and just, you know, I kept them, but hold on. Just a shout out to Darcy Glam, that if Darcy sees this, I haven't said it in a long while, but do not bug me and confound it. These were, in the early days, these were two of my all-time favorite, like, I do not bug me and confound it. So Darcy Glam, this is a set not used. And I still have mine, but I haven't found them in the last 6 months because I haven't used them. It hasn't been on the top of my list. But anyway, she gave me an extra set to give away. So, you know, yeah. Yeah, she had them made specially for me. I better put them back in the drawer so I don't forget them. But, so what I did, and I like poppies. It's one of my all-time, I like poppies. So what I think I did is I got an extra, because I really like this ink blot. Or was it the Ebony and Ivory? That was one of my all-time favorites too. And I love these here. I love these. But I think it was, I got an extra ink blot and I got an extra poppy, so that when one person will get the ink blot and another person will get the poppy. So yeah, and they're floating around here somewhere. I know where they are. They're in the original container. But this is actually one of them I like too. This one makes a cool, when you do it with pen, it makes a really cool thing as well. I'm actually thinking, take my, I want to, this is, what did I call this? This is the cave etchings. I got to thinking, let's do some wet cave etchings. Oh, my nativity set. I wonder, well, I'll if it catches another next time around, I will take it off. Okay, here's my Rookwood red and my wet. Okay, and since I don't want this so wet that I have to, you know, plug in my whatchamacallit. I'm just going to take a little bit, and I'm just going to start, yeah, rubbing. I'll hold this down really well, because the only time I really use these is when I'm dry, I obviously, but the only time I really use these is on my whatchamacallit board, my jelly plate. And so when they go down, the sticks and you have to pull them up. So I'm not used to remembering to have to hold them down. And like I said, I don't know where I'm going with this. I got no clue. Okay. They probably don't make this. They make the color probably, but they've changed the name. Yeah. Okay. And put the lid back on this one. Let's see, folded that is so. I wouldn't mind the Paula coffee cup stencil, but when you know, there's like, oh, and oh, but you know, it's like but like, oh, and then Paula came out with after I bought the Patty Tolly Parish stuff, and then I'm kind of like, ah, you know. Okay, it's not perfect, and you know, this will eventually. I don't know how long this paper will take. You know, yeah. I mean, now let's, while this here, I'll leave it right there. But let's take my black pen. Whoa. Okay. I have to put the pen back together. One moment, please. Yeah. I thought something was a little interesting. Okay. Oh. Oh, man. No, that's okay. Where's the black thing that came? Well, that's something's in my eye. Wow. Okay, well, that is an interesting, revolting development. Let me see if I can. No, it doesn't have a hole in it. No, there's a little screw. Okay, so this has to. No, there's something missing here. Well, confound it. That little black thing. Well, okay. All right, we'll just put this aside and call this a. No, there it is. It is in there, because now that won't go in. Well, I'll be cone-swoggled. Ah! One moment, please. Pokey tool. Did I put you back here? Pokey tool. Yeah, apparently it is. Well, see, they have a decorative. See, well, wait. No, this one doesn't. Oh, here. They had that little decorative spot there. Okay. Pokey tool. Okay, come on. Come to mama. I want to use this pen. So if we can take in real life, I'm just all of a sudden, Paula. Yeah, Paula. In real life. All right, so let's see. Yep, there's the hole. Okay, so this gets. Okay. We're happy. Come on. You're a happy pen. You really are. You know? Yeah, you're just really happy. You're happy and you know it. Come on. You're truly, uniquely happy. Come on. Come on. Let's see. Well, you know, of course, if I do that, then that thing will, probably. So we'll deal with the bloomin' stylus smushy thing. All right, now put it in here. Okay, put the bottom of the, oh, hey, it helps to look up in chat one. Put the bottom of the pin back in the lid and screw it onto the bottom. Then you can pull it out of the cap. Oh, oh, oh. Hello. Oh, hello, happy Diane. Hello there, joyful strength you. Is this what you're talking about? Pushing it through. Oh, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah conquered it. Okay. Now, do not bug me ever again. I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, the wonders of the lag. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. No, we'll just go back. Okay, there you go. Now, we're going to put in some cave etchings. This is going to have a little bit of everything. I'm apparently going down. Do I even want to? Okay, Sarah, I mean ROFL. Did you misspell that? Is that something new? Does it actually have word meanings to it? Or do we make up our own? Ooh, I don't know. Well, okay, floor. As long as it means floor. Well, let's see. Where can we write that down? RIFK. RIFK. Ah! Oh, here. RIFK. That might be something. Remember, I need your address. Misaligned on the keyboard. Oh my giggles. So we're going to spend the rest of the chat thinking up, let's see, R. What could we roll? Let's see. Formica. Anyway. Hey. Well, back in the day, I think it's gotten a little bit better, because back in the day, I'd be having a whole conversation with someone and they wouldn't get it for like 10 minutes later. And then no wonder we were all crazy laughing, because I'm sitting here having a whole blooming conversation with this person and this person hasn't found it yet. And some people like, yeah. And then and then that person, yeah, like Eileen, where are you? Rad. Okay, rad. Rating in the Safia, rating in the fridge for Kit Kats. Short for RIFK. Okay. Oh, that's a contender. That's a contender. Anyone else? Oh my giggles. Safia, you have to write that one down. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, hey, here's a funky. If you wanted to take just, you could get there's 3 different exclamation points here inside this cave etchings, and they're all different. But oh wow. Ooh, I like how that went into the ink blot. And you can see this. All right, so let's see here. Let's see, since Happy Diane came in, rollicking inside. Oh, hey, Safia, write that one down too. Miss Allie, rolling in fun crap with a K. Okay, Safia here. Rollicking inside Funfield, Kentucky. Now that's a mouthful. Say that 5 times fast. Rollicking inside the Funfield, Kentucky. Rollicking inside. See, yeah. I get thinking about it and I can't do it. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now here, let's put some more calligraphy in here. Here, have you learned to say no yet? Hey, there. No. Yes. Let's put the word yes up here. Since we have the word no, let's calligraphy in. Quickie calligraphy in the word yes. Okay, here's the Y. Oh, don't forget the bottom of the Y. E. Oops, this way. S. Would you prefer Kremlin, Kathmandu, Kingston times? But Kentucky. And then, of course, you get your Bubba. You have to, and of course, I was told very insistently that by Vicky BR that I do not do Southern well. A Southern. But running in floods of ketchup. Oh, my giggles. Katsia would like that because, running in floods of ketchup. Oh, my giggles. But I have to get my Bubba on. Bubba. I've got to go southern. Rollicking inside Funfield, Kentucky. Bubba. Yeah, see, Bubba. That's the only way I can, or Henry. Henry. I don't do Southern well. Just saying. But, Bubba. Where's Bubba? That's about, I have to say Henry and Bubba about 25 times before I can speak anything Southern. Anyway. Okay. Just in real life. La 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 la. Burp. Rolling in fine Sarah. Kilts. Oh my giggle. Yeah, that didn't sound right, and I recorded that, Sarah. Oh my giggles. Just scratch that, people. I'm not repeating that one. You can't catch me twice. To Bubba. Hello, Kimberly. That was a mistake, Sarah. Oh, I connected with the E. Oh, well. So what? What the bottom, see, because of calligraphy. Do I even want to try to pronounce that word? Safia, rushing into fiery. Oh, could we do something like with firefly? Let's see. No. Let's see. I don't know. But anyway. Oh my giggles. I'm from Virginia. We're used to Bubba. Anyway, Bubba. But see, you know what I'm saying? In my mind, Well, there's this old Rock Hudson movie that he gets kidnapped. He's a psychiatrist or something. And Henry, Henry the mule, and Southern, Henry, yeah. And anyway, and then of course Dee Dee and her Bubba. Have you heard the one about Bubba? You know, and then Bob. So in my mind I'm hearing Henry, Henry, and the Bubba from Dee Dee, and then they kind of, and that's my Southern. That's my Southern. Okay, so we have no and we have yes. And we have D and a W because I was thinking about Dee Dee. Let's see, the big volcano that exploded off like Krakatoa. Pronounced Krakatoa. Okay. Okay, so it's like rushing into fiery Krakatoa. Okay. It's spelled differently, but you pronounce it crack dash a dash toe dash a Krakatoa. Bubba shot the jukebox. Bubba shot the toolbox. Jukebox. I can't even. Oh my goodness. I'm so busy being Bubba that I don't know what Bubba shot. Let's see. Jukebox. Anyway, where was I? I don't know where I was. I just kind of floating around here. Okay, now let's stop and get some more paint. Let's give Bubba a rest. But actually, it was a good movie. He was a psychiatrist, and there were some like deep undercover guys. The name escapes me. But Henry, he was kidnapped. He was in New York, and he was blindfolded. So I think it was called Blindfold. I think the name was called Blindfold. Is that the Southern version of I Shot the Sheriff? Oh, those are good movies too. Gosh, talk about cold kippers and custard. Okay, no, that's very British. Oh my word. That's very British. Kippers and custard. Custard. If you said custard like Bubba would say it, would that be like cussing? Let's see. Oh, I didn't know that. Topaz, pearly girl, Julie, I didn't know that. My country songs are limited. My country songs are limited. I'm just saying. I like some country songs, but after a while you get tired of hearing about someone's broken heart, Okay, let's see. Paint. Oh, hey. Do we try it? Let's just try these, hey. Let's see if these still work. Back in the day, when I was a professional babysitter, I think this is my second box. But you wonder, I kept all my stuff except for this one box of crayons. I had a box of crayons for myself, and I had a box of crayons that if I had more than several kids, then the next time I was with them, and I write it down, and it was a big deal. They could all share in this mismatched pot, but it was such a big deal with some of the kids to have their own box of crayons as an incentive. And if you're really good, or if they, then the next time I'm here with you, you can get the box of crayons all by yourself. And yeah, so it was a rather big incentive. So let's just play. Let's see if these are the second set or the first set. Okay, let's get some. Now this one, this is a dinosaur. It has a dinosaur on it, so I'm assuming this is a dinosaur. We're seeing if these work. Maybe not so much, but they still have color in them. All right, let's check out see if the dinosaur still stamps. Well, it still stamps, but I don't know. Is that a tree or a dinosaur? Oh, it's a dinosaur. That's an upside down dinosaur. So yeah, it still works. Okay. Where's the lid? Oh, no. Two lid. Oh, here. Two lids. Okay. You don't find them much anymore, at least where I. Now, this is a shark. Whoa, this one smells like vinegar. Whoa, okay, yeah, that's like slightly dead. Okay, one moment, please. This side is dead. The other side might not be dead, though. Whoa, oh, vinegar. Woohoo, woohoo. This is a shark. Oh, wow, the shark, you can still see the shark, but it smells like vinegar. Now, let's see, just out of curiosity, let me get, my thought is, even if the ink isn't working, and if it show, now the dinosaur might not give a clear, you know what I'm doing, right? I'm going in. Okay, the shark might be kind of cool. I can keep, yeah. I'll just go here in the corner of my black ink pad. Okay, and we'll see if the shark, yeah, see, oh, see, black shark. So, yeah, you'd get this. So this doesn't work. In fact, I would actually tape that off. You still get the vinegar smell off of here, but the stamp itself works. So I would actually tape this off. In fact, where's my bag of tape? Okay, over here. Let me just get, the idea being, yeah, the idea being that I just masking tape it shut. And I know that I'm not ever opening up that thing. Pickled shark. Okay, Sarah, love you. You're welcome. Okay, where's the blue thing here? All right, so let's see. This I think is, okay, yeah. This is the one that will not ever get opened again. So I'm just going to seal it off right now. All right, so, okay. I'm glad. All right, so yeah, now we know. But the shark stencil still works. The pen. Okay, this is a Saturn. The ink is Saturn, or the stamp is Saturn. All right, now, okay, the orange, it still kind of works. A little faded, but still works. Okay, here's like the planet Saturn. I think it's Saturn. Yeah, it actually, this is the juiciest of them all. So it still works. Click. I heard that click, but the other ones didn't click. All right. Here's the yellow. And, ooh, what is this? Is that a lemon? Ah. Whoa, vinegar. Oh, wow. Whoa, oh, wow, vinegar. Okay, guys. Oh, wow. I like me some. He did the art of a half pickled cow. Oh, let's see. Hello, Carrie Tosh. All right, let's see. Wow, another vinegar. Gone vinegar. It went vinegar on me. Wow. Okay, now. Ah. Okay, this is a sun. Woo! Okay, we'll try black. Yeah? Oh, see now this, oh, this would be a good splat. Okay, I'm going to use this today on my page. This could become this is a good splat. So I'll leave this one out. This is a good splat. Okay. Okay. This is a pretty color. And this is a star. Oh, way juicy. Way juicy. And it doesn't stink. And this, oh, this is a star. Oh, yeah, perfecto mundo. I might use this today too. Ooh-wee. Okay. And this is a spiral. Okay, now this is lost some of its oomph. Oh, spiral still works. However, I think it would work even. Hugging you, Carrie Tosh. Okay, here's a spiral with black ink. Oh, yeah, cool. This would be nice. This actually, hey, hello. Let's just put some spirals on this because we scribbled anyway, right? Yeah, we're just going to put I'm playing today if you hadn't figured that out. Oh, look at this, guys. Oh, this spiral. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, moving up, moving on. Look at this, guys. See, you play with that now. Okay, did I try? Yeah, I tried these. They're okay. All right, now look at this, the spiral. See, in this spot right here, this is that spiral. Look at that. And this could be in, you could get some of these in between the other stamp. Oh, look at that. And you could, oh, look at that. You could actually add some more like fiddle ferns kind of thing. These, oh my word. Yeah. You could even, oh, I bet you this would be nice, this spiral with some gold ink. Okay. Ooh, wiki. All right, we'll put that over there. And, okay, this is hearts. Okay. Ooh, ooh, this is good. It's got lots of juice in it. Oh, look at the heart. It's a little more scruffy. Put some, oh, okay. Okay, yummy. Yummy. Okay, yummy. Okay, this is flowers. Okay, it's better than some of the, like the orange and the green and the pinky one, but it's not as juicy as, okay, this is a flower. The flower still is juicy. Oh, looky there. Okay, I'm glad I see now. I'm glad I looked at them, because see, you forget about these things, and you know so every once in a while, I'm not necessarily into a whole bunch of stuff, but every, like sometimes you just need a small star. Sometimes you just need that, you just need. Now here, we're going, these are the ones that are, oh yeah, but now the dinosaur on here was kind of weird. You have to get it right side up. Okay, you can't really tell. Okay, I think that's, yeah, okay, it's sideways, upside down again. Upside down. Oh, sideways. Oh, oh, more or less right side up. Finally. Okay, so yeah. Okay, I'm cool. Yeah. And only 2 smelled like vinegar. Okay, so my thought here is we've got, and what I'm thinking about doing is going with the quinacridone magenta. And you know what? I think, and yeah, I wiped all the peanut butter out of there. So 1, 2, 3. And if I recall correctly, oh, look at that beautiful, yummy, yummy, yummy. You don't need a whole lot. If I recall, Paul is saying you really don't need a whole lot. Oh, look at that yummy magenta. Okay, now I'm just going to take it and, yeah. And I sanded down this magazine paper. Not a whole lot, but a little. I think I want the dabbing. I think I like the dabbing part of this over the smoothie part. So I need more of this. Let me, not exactly on that color thing I was working with, but hey, it's magenta. You have to add magenta. Okay, I'm adding 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm adding 4 more. Okay. And more, I'll add 5 squirts of water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6 to go. Sure, why not? Oh, look at that. Ooh, yum. Ooh, look at that. Okay, that's a happy baby wipe. Okay. Come on. You guys okay? Now, this is out of a artist cafe, you know, so it's obviously it's a magazine. So I'm working I'm taking someone's original work and it's becoming my own. And I wrote her name down, you know, I wrote her name down so that, you know. Okay. All right, now, ooh, pretty. Okay, I was just thinking that, Miss Allie, if you guys were still here. Let's see, we have an hour, 10 minutes, and 13 seconds. Should I put part 2? Should I just leave part 2 and forget part 1? I don't know. Let's see. I'll give this a chance to draw. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Right there. Quinacridone magenta. Now, I think it'd be really, this is one of my versions of Robin's Egg Blue. It's a spa blue, Americana spa blue. Okay, let's see. That'd be a good contrast. Oh, why do I keep yawning? Oh my word, just got one of those round knitting looms and trying to figure it out. I'm going to make me one. I saw Colleen have one and I thought, you know, I'm going to make me one. And then I go, oh no, but what if they have prongs on the inside? Because then you couldn't match up. And then I looked at it and it says, no, they don't have prongs on the inside because see the hole in the center is smaller than the hole on the outside, you know. You know what I mean? There's no hole on the outside, but you know what I mean. But yeah, so the interior of the circle is smooth, but it's the outside that has the little notches on it. So I'm going to make me one. In fact, you know, guys, I could take that 8x8 and I could use that as the template, an 8x8. Here, this. I could take this and trace around the outside of it. And then I'd make it bigger here. I'd probably go right here. You know, I would count out this second one and go out and then cut around it to make a bigger hole here. But oh yeah. Yeah. I bought I'm actually thinking that the pineapple Americana. These just got one of those round knitting looms. I don't know, Allie, if you're talking about this stencil or not. But anyway. Okay. I'm almost thinking that a pineapple would be kind of precious. Dabbed like this with the magenta. Yeah, this is where you don't want the flowers to be covered because it's just so, I love them. I actually like the stamp. But and sometimes just using a baby wipe. No, round knitting loom. Okay, Allie. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so you're talking about the one that like um I actually have a homemade one. I'd show it to you, and then I have one. I bought it was in a grab bag at one of a secondhand store. It was a really hot. It's a hot pink one, and it's rectangle. And you there's a YouTube channel that I go to get that, and you do this. You move it in, you weave it around, and it becomes stuff. And then I actually made one with, those wooden spoons, the serving forks, the little prongs, like hors d'oeuvre forks. And I took uh, I took several. I found it on YouTube. Masking tape rolls. The inserts. The when you're done with the masking tape, you take a couple of these and you take those hors d'oeuvre forks and you glue them at intervals around, and then and then you weave in and around, and it comes out this way. I have one of those too. I made it, and I actually got it to the point where it was starting coming out. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. I might have, and you can make them like if you have an empty duct tape because it's bigger. Anyway, yeah. They got me off on a rabbit trail. Oh, look at that pineapple color. Ooh, look at that. Hey, it's almost become about the baby wipe now. I wish I could tell you specifically. I went through several of those knitting things on YouTube before I found one person that just absolutely made sense. I don't know if I kept her, if I faved it or not. Um, yeah, I mean like a weaving loom, a round weaving loom. I think this would be a great to use this as because I know that it's 8 by 8. I I suppose I could get it. It's right up in there. Yeah. I suppose I could get it and show you, but maybe I can get it down. I remember it next week and I can show you about it, and I can maybe do a little bit of maybe I faved them on my YouTube, and I can go back in on my YouTube and see if I faved them. Because when you go through, sometimes certain people's voices they're not, you know, and yeah. So, oh, now it's all about this. Yeah, it's become all about the baby wipe. And oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, so I was right. The pineapple color looks nice with the magenta. Now, I kind of lost we kind of got, um, you know what, guys, hold on. Hold on. Oh, ouch. they were up on my dryer in a sack because I have, you know, I had to keep them to where they wouldn't. So here's what they're, Allie, and this is the one, my crochet hook. Okay, this is the one that I got. And see, I think this was a, I forget now what it was, if it was a purse or what. But see, and you have to pay attention. This is actually, yeah, it took me down the rabbit trail. But see, this one is on YouTube somewhere. And I'm pretty sure I faved it because once you start this, once you start it, you have to, you know, you have to kind of keep the same, you have to keep the same person to finish it. You can't just keep flipping around. But this is, see, now here's my homemade one. Hold on. This is my homemade one. And, okay, a label. But see here how this is the bottom. Oh, and see, one got messed up here. But see here, the little hors d'oeuvre forks. And see how it, and by weaving and you're weaving this, see how it does this? And see, it was starting to go down in. No, no. What I'm going to make with that is, let's see, where's my, that's my Japanese embroidery book. It's an actual weave. Oh, hold on, Allie, hold on. Rabbit trail. Oh, upended. Ah! Okay, well, I'll just put things back. It's okay. Rabbit trail. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, Allie. I have Rachel Dimbo's weaving book, DIY, whatever it is. And I also bought her e-course. Ooh, let's get this out of the way. And this one I made, this is the one I'm making. This is a weaving board. And I made it this way. Here. Now this is the one, I made this one, and I'm making this as from the e-course, and I did it this way. See, I made this little one. And I also made, I decided my, hold on here. After I made this, and I got this started from my e-course, and I'm learning, okay. Then I decided I took the cardboard, the paper pack from my Felicity Jane order, and I made an actual frame. And see, and I actually took, see, I took this here, see that? And I saw that and I go, oh, oh, oh. And that's what I did. See, I cut out the center, and this is that template done here. And this is the board that this is what they call that, the sword. I made this from cardboard because I couldn't find, and this is, yeah, so see, and then I made, in order for the frame to stay healthy, I made a board out of a, yeah. But see, the thing is, you will find that some of the knitting, like, so see, doing a round one and then you weave from it. And that, I thought this would be a great, in fact, I'll put that right there and that will remind me. Yeah. So, oh, wait. Let me get this. Yeah. I have to have, the frame has to have support. And this actually works really well. But, you know, something, you know, was in my brain and go, oh, I have to make that. I have to do that. I have to try that out. So, yeah. It's a little wider. But see, then that other one, the homemade one, that's an in and out. That's a weaving too. That little one, that handmade one that I showed you with the black yarn, that is like an in and out weaving. Just a simple in and out weaving, and you keep doing it. But you have to pay attention, trust me, on this machine. Yeah. Yeah. And that on that hot pink one, yeah, you have to really pay attention on those. Okay. Rabbit trail. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm to the point where I need some aspirin myself. Okay. Yeah, this is, yeah, part 2. I put it in there to make sure I know to remember to do it. Because, see, that little one I showed you with that little blob, that's part of my e-course. That's the one, that's what she's doing step by step. And I'm learning all the, and so for me to put it in there is better for me, because then I know that that's what I want to do with it. So I'm going to, in fact, guys, hey, let's just do this. We'll just do this. Okay, we'll just do this. Why not? So here we go. There, Diane, I took it out. And what we're going to do, we can just trace around it. So if you have this Patty Tolly Parish, that's the empty one. Okay, where's the... Yeah. Anyway, this is where we were. And I'm just messing around. And I guess part 1 is, I guess I am going to have to go ahead and do part 1 as well, because that's talking about, like, Jean enabling me when I had my insurance money. This is the one PBO that I did get because I really liked the iridescent blue black, you know. Yeah, so I did splurge and get that particular, yeah. And then of course I'm talking about, yeah, well, the part 1, I showed my, everyone got a sneak peek of my part of my giveaway for my co-hosting next month. But anyway, so where's my stylist? Okay, the pin here. What we can do, because the reason why I'm using this Patty Tolly Parish stencil is because I know it's 8 by 8 and I don't have to do the measuring. It's already measured for me. So here, okay, Who knew? And I'm going to make a round weaving board. Okay, now I want, this is the original hole of the stencil. I'm going to go, I think I want, well, let's just go one, let's go one out. Okay, here's this. Go around to here. Do the 2 squares so I know I keep track as I cut that out. Okay. All right. Yeah, I know. But like I was telling them earlier in part 1, it was like I wasn't going to have like 20 bottles of super expensive PBO, but this is on that one color out of all of the things that you ever showed. This is the one that really caught my attention. So I had to get that one. Okay, so see here. Now, normally I would do this on paperboard. I would do this on several layers of paperboard and then glue it on. But see now, we have scissors. Scissors. Now this one. Okay, but rest assured. Yeah, and I typically hang them up. Right now, they got moved around. And of course, you know me, I prefer packaging. And, you know, for my stencils, with these stencils in particular, I can just hang them on the little hanger. Because I have hooks on my industrial shelves. And I can just put on a hook. And then they're there. I don't have to think about it. So now what we can do, yeah, see? So this will be, this is where my thought is. And so this will be the beginning of my weaving board, my round weaving board. And this way I don't, now eventually, if I find that I actually really like the round weaving, I might invest in an acrylic or a wooden round one. You know, but if I can, the idea, you know, hey, if I can make it myself, you know, hey, yeah, then why not? So, all right. Bye. Who's leaving? Oh, Allie. Hey, you can't leave. I'm doing this because of you. But here, see, now I'm going to do it like that. I'm not going to completely crease it, but there. And using the inside, and here's the 2 little squares, so I go on the outside of that and follow all the way around. This should give me what I'm looking for in a weaving board. So now that I have this cut, I can actually glue this to some paperboard and just start making the layers. Taking the time, gluing the layers down, and then I make my notches, doing like a 1/4 inch notch. Yeah, see, take them and just start doing them all the way across. I'd have to do a longer one like this. You know, start and say, okay, let's say I folded it. So this time I will fold it and I'll get my center. Okay. Okay, so I got my center. Then I can do that. And that's where I put my first line. See, right up there. Yeah, see, hi Karen. So see this one, let's see. Okay, so here, that's my first circle. Now I would probably want my notches to be a 1/4 inch. So I just take the 1/4 inch, you know, and just start doing it. Yeah. Now some of the going around the circle, see that's where it's going to be a little bit funky. Hi Karen. I'm going to use it for weaving. But see, now I have to be able to, because it's a circle, my mind has to get around the, you know, getting around this part, you know. Do I want them? Yeah. Of course here, yeah, see, if I do it every 1/4 inch, then some of them are going to be wider just automatically, because see, it's going to have to go, see, that's going to be a 1/2 inch. So at some point, I'm just going to have to start. But see, if I start it, here's my center, and then I'll just play with it and get my, you know, because I did this way. See, that would be a 1/2 inch. And then, see, some of them might be a 1/4 inch, some of them might be a 1/2 inch. So, hey, hey, yeah, you need a protractor to go around the circle, Joycey. I know. Yeah. Well, Happy Diane and Allie got me sidetracked. And then I was using this on my piece of paper. I was just messing around with paper today. And part 1, yeah. Yeah, so I'm kind of, yeah. And then I saw this and I go, oh, hey, this is an 8x8. And this would be perfect to use as a weaving board. To start me out on a weaving board. But I was just playing because, well, in part 1, there's a sneak peek, more than a sneak peek of my part of my co-hosting giveaway that I'm doing next month. And I'm telling how I hadn't used these in like probably a year. I hadn't used any one of these for a really long time. And I thought, I just want to get it. Yeah. And I had this palette. I was telling them how, oh, it's back to 100. See, let me, there. I follow her, Color Crush Creative on IG, and each week she has this one she's calling Letters Home. She has she picks colors and she picks people off of IG that coordinate with the palette. And so that's what I decided to do on this one. And last night I started this to make sure that it was going to be ready to go. And I pre-stamped this last night as a magazine page so that while this was drying, I could work on this one. And then we got sidetracked. Somebody sidetracked me. So, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so, yeah. For me, I might actually like the 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, because that would, and when you start twining your yarn around, that actually might give kind of a cool, you're already dealing with a circle anyway. So, yeah, I might like that irregular. So anyway, so it's kind of went in a weird direction. I've had crayons on this thing. Yeah, it basically went into a different direction. Kind of like what I'm thinking now is because it's gone in such a weird direction, it might be a good idea if I were to section this off like in 6 inches at a time and work on 1/6 inch, 1/6 inch all the way down. And then when that's done, work on the next set. And that way, I'm thinking that might actually help me stay focused. So I'm going to go ahead here, take my 2-inch ruler, and draw to the 6-inch. Yeah. Flip it around and do the same thing. So we now know that I'm gonna, for right now, until I can work in this 6 inches. And that actually might be kind of an interesting, because, you know what, we're leaving it. We're leaving it. It's just part of the funk of this piece of paper. An oddball marking there. Okay. So here, yeah, Gina's saying, yay, Diane, first time back and already the blame for a rabbit trail. Woot! Well, anyway. All right, so here, I'm going to work on this 6 inches all the way down. And let's see, I can, oh, hey, let's put some stamping. Oh, you know what? I need to put I need to drink water, and, you know, drinking water and streaming doesn't quite work well. So I just put a lifesaver thingy in my mouth. I'll go with black. And we'll just do some, yeah, because I know I'm working in that section. And we're, okay. Okay. Bye, Safia. Ah! Here. Tossing at you. Ah! Don't get it in the ink and paint. Ah! I have some ghost flowers that I didn't want. Okay, so now I will put a few up in here of these same. Okay, the crayon. Oh, wow. It's stamping, but the crayon. Oh, interesting. I'll have to put 5 up here. There. Oh, interesting. Lid. Let's see. Ha, 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 ha. Okay. Down here, it's just, you know, paint. But up here, I have crayon. You know, there's Neo 2s and different kinds of paint. But up here, I added the crayon, and these two specific, actually this one here, they went really thin. And I think it's because of the crayon. See how these three are darker? The ink. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I bet you the PBOs would be great right here. Should I leave this as is and get a new one? I think I kind of like the way that looks, just on its own. And I can actually play. This can become some fabric art. Actually, one of the things that I've been doing is you cut these up on the thin side, and you can actually braid these too, just like I do braided plastic. But anyway, you can use these in weaving. Okay, I'm going to get a new one because I'm actually thinking I could use my thought is this iridescent blue black, the ochre neo, and quinacridone nickel azure gold on the same baby wipe together. I think would be gorgeous. Just saying. And I could even make a fabric rose out of this, and I could put it on that one weaving I just showed you. You know, the one that's mid-century modern. That, in the pizza box I showed you. Okay, so here. And even though these are still kind of shiny, I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it. All right, so, oh, Jean, PBO. PBO. Yep. Okay. Oh, hey, let's do this. Okay, that's one big drop. I'll do two big drops. It's not, this is thicker, so it's not as, okay, wipe this. Ooh, pretty. Haha, pretty. I'm going to water. This is actually, this is from a hair leave-in protector, but this has a really fine mist, and when it was empty, yeah, I had to use it for this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. All right, now it might mix with a little bit of the magenta. Oh, well. Come on, you're supposed to move. Flow with the water. Become one with the water. Come on. Oh, you can see the black in that. Oh, wow, when it goes liquidy like. Oh, interesting. Okay, we're going to start here. Shimmy, shimmy, coconut. Now just hold on to your seat, Jean. Oh, my giggles. 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 Okay, well, it wiped out the green. It wiped out the green marker pen. Kind of, sort of. I'm thinking these flowers would be pretty and shimmery. Oh, where's my little pink piece of paper? That little piece of paper. Put a little bit of shimmer on that, and I can put that in my grab bag for my giveaway. Oh, wiki. That's an idea. Shimmy, shimmy, coconut. Uh-huh. Shimmy, shimmy, coconut. Uh-huh. La, 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 la. A little blob will do ya. A little blob will do, yeah. Yeah. I know I'm a little out of my 6 inches there, but that's okay. La, 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 la. Ooh, yummo. Yeah, bring that shimmy on. Wow, that is some shimmer. Ooh, let's just have a, yeah. Okay, and you know, I'm not necessarily into blue, but I do like the darker blue, and the fact that it was mixed with the black. It just like, uh-huh. Okay, now, okay, ooh, ooh. All right, let's just kind of, we're going to play. Hello there, snorkel, snorkel. We're just going to wipe. This is a wet baby wipe. And now, right now, it's all about how to make this thing beautiful. So the Neo 2's ochre, we're just going to, yeah, see that? We're just going to paint that on. Yeah, we're just going to paint that. We're making this thing beautiful. This baby white beautiful. Oh, let's see. Where's the other piece of leftover? No, not this piece. The other piece. That's trash. Come on. Here. There we go. Yeah, we're making... We're just making this baby white beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, now... Oh, guys, I wonder what this would do. We're going to experiment. Quinacridone, nickel, azure gold. And we're going to, right alongside the PBO iridescent blue black. 1, 2, 3. And wipe this up here. Oh, yummo. Yummo, yummo, yummo. It's all about making the... Oh, look at the color. See, isn't that gorgeous together? Or I think, because this is kind of like you take your color chart and you do the, what is it, the complementary? And I know that is usually red, but this is kind of, you know, with the quinacridone gold, it's, yeah, it's like, oh, oh, we're just, okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, whoops, 4, 5, oh, come on, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, come on, 12, 13, come on. Okay, there, confound it. Now, ooh, that's some kind of weird in there. It went a little on the funky side. But you know what? We're okay. We're calm. We're cool. And we're collected. This is about what you would call a hot mess. Paula would say, this is a hot mess right now. But hey, you know, shimmy, shimmy. Oh, look at that. Shimmy, shimmy. Ah, Jean, it's okay. Relax. It's okay. It's okay, Jean. It's okay. We'll just flip this over and pretend like this is a new day. Because we gotta get rid of some of this paint. No, you never mind. We can always get back to Henry, and Bubba. We made like a black yellow. because the black is definitely coming out in the iridescent blue black. Just saying. And it's mixing with the, oh my giggles. Yeah. Can you see that yellow black there going on? Let's see, is it oh yeah, and it's got that iridescent in there. Oh my word. Woohoo, that is iridescent. Oh my stars, that is some kind of iridescent. Well, maybe that wasn't maybe I should not have put them in the same pan together. I think as layers, it would have been gorgeous. See, it's a pretty color in and of itself. But, oh my giggles. Oh my giggles. Oh my giggles. What did I do? Oh my giggles. Oh my giggles. Oh my giggles. What did I do? Oh my giggles. Oh my giggles. Ooh, this is pretty. This is actually pretty right here. It's almost a gray. Ooh, it's almost a gray there, guys. Ooh, maybe it wasn't such a bad idea after all. Because I guess the black is somehow... Okay, and we just... All right, let's just color the ochre Neos too. We'll just get in there with some of this. And we'll put some of that. Ooh, right there. See? And right up from that iridescent blue black. Okay. I'm back to painting them. Okay, let's see. We need some more quinacridone, more obvious towards the blue. Okay, and one down here. Come on. There we go. And, well, actually, a little bit different. Well, this is already dry, mostly dry. We'll just kind of, yeah, shh, don't tell anybody. We mixed the quinacridone Nico Azure Gold with this one. Yeah, there. Okay, now we need to spritz it. Who are you, Karen? Who are you? Because you're just Karen. Are you my, let's see, goat floss? Are you goat floss? You want to see some vintage Dee Dee baby wipes? Some vintage Carrie baby wipes? I even have British baby wipes. And I keep them. I hoard the British baby wipes because only one British person ever sent me baby wipes. Goat floss. Are you my goat floss, Karen? Okay, now see, oh, look at that. See this? I added, yeah, you know, hey. If you're not my goat floss, then you won't understand. Oh, well, now I know. Where am I going to put this? It's a wet baby wipe. Oh, here. How about on the lid? Okay. Now that I see I don't have any room now. Well, here, put it on the scrubby thing or the scratchy box thing. Oh, now see, oh, look at that. See, it's iridescent, but you don't see the in-your-face blue, although you still see it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? All right, this has just been a really, yeah. Hello. Hmm. Okay. So you're not goat floss. Okay, because I think if I recall correctly, goat floss Karen, she has grown children. But you know, in spite of the fact that I like the way that this combination turned out, that would actually be, um, yeah, it's kind of, yeah. Now here, wow, in the face right here is like purple. It's so blue black that it's purple right here. Yeah, yeah, this might be what Paula says a mess. What does she call it? Oh, she is goat floss. Oh, I love you, goat floss. Love you. Just love you. Okay, now, who's pulling whose leg here? Okay. Okay, goat floss. Grandchildren. Hmm. Okay. 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 We'll just skip that part of the conversation. Don't get me confused. Don't get me confused. Because then people say I get hot mess. Yes. I think now see normally Paula's hot messes are not hot messes to me. It's very rare when Paula really has a hot mess. But you know, yeah, about the only thing other than the fact that it's really shiny, bright. This is the part I like the best so far. Yeah, this it needs redemption. It needs to be saved. Oh my giggles. Okay, now this one, however, has turned out much better. We can, yes, all right. Thank you. Now I understand. I gotcha. Okay, let's see. It was the spiral, and that was the hot pink one, right? Yeah, spiral. Now, um, this is the side with the stamp. So I'll get my black ink out. Because see, remember the little spirals in here that I started putting in? We'll go with that. Okay. All right. Now, okay. And I know. Well, see, yes, it was, yeah, Billy Floss. I understand. But yeah, then I nicknamed her Goat Floss because, yeah, she has sheep, but I just named her Goat Floss because I thought it was cute. And hey, I was in the moment. And she's been Goat Floss ever since. Oh, I just love that. And yes, stamping this little dinky stamp from a kid's marker is going to take some time. But you know what? Oh, wow. Well, we know now. We do know now. She's my goat floss. I'm just telling you. She's my goat floss. Just like Gina's my camel magoo. But she did. I used to call her something else before. But camel magoo is just like hands down. Yeah. She became camel magoo forever and ever. And then there's Whirligig for Dee Dee. Dee Dee has two nicknames. Dee Dee is Whirligig when she's really busy, and that she's like a whirligig. Then her slower mode name is Ooby because of her ooby eyes. Let's see, hold on. Ooby eyes, ooby eyes. Oh, where did the ooby eyes go? Ooby eyes. Ooby one cannoli. Yeah, that's her slower mode name. Ooby one cannoli. Not cannoli. Yeah, cannoli like you eat. Yeah. Yeah. You know, on this dinosaur one, I wish they would have thought to put some kind of an indicator, like an arrow, like down here somewhere, that would tell you where the head is and where the backside is, you know? Because you can't tell. See, upside down. Okay, so upside, well, maybe that's something important, because that's really important to me. If I'm going to use this dinosaur stamp, I don't want to mix lids. Let me see if I can actually do it myself. You know? You know what I mean, Vern? All right, let's see. Okay, well, first of all, we'll do the pin tech. Okay, we'll use that as the indicator. We'll stamp it down. Oh, my word, that's right side up. All right, so that's what we need to do. Every time that I use this, then I will remember that the pin tech name has to be facing me. Okay. Well, maybe they were thinking. Yeah, a snorkel. Yes. Snorkel's a good nickname. Yes. And you're my snorkel. Okay. So, they're making me blush a little bit. All right. Well, let's see. I'm almost like my brain. You guys got me on rabbit trails. And now my brain's going in like 3 different directions. So let's see. Can I salvage this? Who knows? Let's see. Okay, usually when I come to that point of understanding that I've messed up, that I have a hot mess on my hands. Let me move my, okay. Where's my little ruler? My little broken ruler. Here. Okay, usually, and I'm working in the 6-inch section right here. What I start doing is I take my see-through quilt ruler and I just start doing lines. I'm going to start with 3/8 inch and I'm just going to start marking lines in. And I'm going to go with the blue pen, my blue Papermate, because pretty much that will go over anything. I will bring it back down to 1/4 inch and I just start making random size lines. I might do several. Okay, and I might do an 1/8 inch here. It's a little tough. It's skipping a little bit over the crayon, but for the most part it still works. And when you're doing this kind of, when you're making your own paper, you know, having skips and stuff isn't, you know, isn't all that far off. You know, it's not wrong to have skips. Now I like these here, these flowers. You can't really see the flowers up here because of the shiny PBO. Yeah, a little too much shine there. I'm not going to cover over them. I'm just going to do a 1/4 inch line. And I just, oh, see now that one? Yeah. Yeah. So I have to just redo it. Just make, that one's a little bolder because, you know, with the crayon being there, see, I had to pass back over it more than once. Okay, now let me get my script, my calligraphy. Okay, so now, okay, I've set that aside. And I'm bringing out my upper calligraphy style. And I'm just going to start. Actually, I like the, you know, I like the look of all of them, really. I'll just start here with the A. And again, because it's a little over the crayon, my paper mate, oh guys, my stomach is starting to growl. Oh my giggles. Okay, there's the A, and here's the word no, so I'll put the B right here, or let's see, B. Yeah, I can fit the B in there. I'm going to put the B a little off the paper because, like Paula mentioned when she first started streaming, it's always nicer to have some of your marks off the page because when you look at the piece of paper, it gives you that feeling that you're going off the page and it just looks better. You know, everything is not completely perfect. See? Oop! Boy, I've been dropping everything today. Okay, congratulations, Karen, on your shop. All right, so let's see. I got the word no, and I got the spiral stamp. So let's see. I'll come over here to the W, and let's just go put the C. I'll start the C right here, and we're just going to start working the. Okay, here's the D. Bring the D off of, yeah. So they're not exactly in, you know, straight line. But this is what I do. I just start, when something turns into a hot mess, I just start doing this. And I may never tone down that iridescent. I don't know. You know, we'll see. You know, it may just be one of those. Yeah, now see now the paper mate is starting to, so let me get a Bic. It's starting to really skip. See the D and the E there? It's starting to really skip. So let me get a, I wonder if the Pentel would work. I could try the Pentel. Here's my fine point Bic. All right, here's, I like these. My husband gets these. This is the fine point. The orange one is fine point. The blue one is medium. And here, so I have, I'll go in black, even though I was doing in blue. I'll go black. Okay, E. Where's the F? Okay, F's down here. Because that's got a flourish. The F's got a flourishy bottom. So I don't want to, I have to go right above the flower right there. So the bottom of the F is going to go right up above that flower. Okay. Oh, wow. Fine point. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is nice. And it gives a different, because it's a fine point instead of a medium, it's giving a different, oh, wow. Oh, look at that. See that? See, this is a medium Papermate. Now, this is the fine point Bic. And to me, I can see there's a difference. I don't know. I think I just blurred that. But anyway, bye, Diane. All right. So let's see. We have 2 hours and 14 minutes. So probably we need to kind of start saying, adios, muchacho. Adios. Adios, Bubba. Henry. Ooh, now see, yeah. Now see here. You know, it's not perfect right now, but, you know, and I can see better. See, you just start doing, you take one, I took the lines. Now here, if I wanted to, I might, now here's something else. Here's my IBM flowchart template. I could, like this, say here, that shape right here. Let's start using that right up above the flowers. I can use the, okay, and this is skipping a little bit as well. So I'm not sure what it's not agreeing with. I can take that shape and right up above this flower. See, you know, just putting shapes in. Start making that. And I can even turn that shape around and go this way. Maybe come up against this ink blot. And I know it's crossing over the 6-inch area there. But turn it on its side. Okay, come on. All right, it's not wanting to work. Okay, well, here's a red. Here's my fine point pintail. Okay, it's working on that. Okay. And I'll put some of these over here on the part that I'm not working on. All right, I'll put some more red ones up in here because, you know, hey, I started it down here, so I might as well. Let's see. Oh, here. Now I can put this right there. All right. We'll do red. And then I've given this a bit of a rest. It's working, so I'll redo this like right underneath it in the blue Papermate. And, you know, sometimes you have to give your pens a rest, and they'll go back to writing, and then you can use them again. Oh, cool. Cool, Jean. Okay. Yeah, so see, you know, and you just start playing. Now, let's see, something else. I'm actually thinking it might not hurt, instead of doing a traditional, going across 6 inches, 6 inches, 6 inches. I'm thinking now, because of just this being really a funky piece to begin with, that my next section that I work on, will be down here, and I'll only do 4 inches. Yeah, yeah, I've got too much on this side for my ooby eyes. Ooby eyes. La 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 ooby eyes. La, 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 la. Okay, now, all right, so instead of 6 inches, I'm going to do 4 inches this direction. And I can begin to, as I've done that, see, I've worked on that 6-inch section over here, then I can gradually begin to work in this 4-inch section. Okay, time out for that pin. Do the red pintail one. Yeah, so see now I can begin as I'm continuing to work in this area, but then I can start bringing, yeah. All right, let's see. Now the next set of, if I go with the same flowers, I could actually, like here, I could take the time right now. Let me move these now, since I'm doing a little something different. Get my ink pad back out. And where's my stamp? Okay, stamp. Yoo-hoo, where are you? What did you guys see where I put my square stamp with a little flower on it? It's not in the drawer. Yoo-hoo. Oh, here it is. Now what I can do, since I did this is the 6 and this is the 4, right now the next set of flowers I use, these flowers I can put right in here. So that's what I'm going to do now. Well, I'd say we've got like, what, 10 minutes or so? Yes. Jean, oh yeah, she's gotten like, wow. Yeah. I'm not, I don't know if it has anything to do with affinity. Because at first Jean was like screaming Mimi if she got her hands with paint. And she got through that. She might still have a qualm here or there. But what did she say? Didn't you say one time? Or no, you said that about paint. You found your thing with the jelly print, the jelly plate. It's like you found your thing. And as far as paint was concerned, wet paint and all that. And so, see, yeah, you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to recreate little clusters of this. So the next time I get another cluster, it actually might be up in here. So we'll see. And I know that I'm putting the cluster up here before I'm working in here, but I got to thinking these can be drying and they can be there while I'm thinking of the next step, whether I do, yeah. And I can bring a few of them down into my 4-inch section that I'm working on. Just a little bit, not a lot of them, down into my 4-inch section. Oh, yeah, I've got all these things sticking out. Yeah, but yeah, Jean, wow. And I know I haven't paid it a whole lot of attention lately, but yeah, from what I've seen on Twitter, it's like, yeah, hubba hubba. Her painting, her watercolor painting is awesome. And I don't care if she's still a beginner. She's good. I like it. Mikey likes it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think one right here. Where these two, I don't know, but here, I'll show you. Let me get it up to where you can see it. See where those, okay. Upside down. Let me see. Let me get my bearings. I see, like right here. See those circles right there? They're perpendicular, I guess, to each other. That, yeah. So then that way it kind of has a flower, 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 flower. And then you've got, yeah. So see here now, you've got a little, here's the original flower. You got a little batch here. Then you've got a little batch here, and then you've got some in here. So it's starting to bring a cohesive. And then you moved on to watercolor, and that made, I think that made you even happier. Yeah. Practice, practice, and more practice. Yeah. Okay, so now over here, I want to section this off, just the 2-inch section right here, because I think I want to put some of the calligraphy right there. I want to make a really concentrated. Where's the little pin? The little, here it is. I want this 2-inch section. I want to make a really concentrated on the calligraphy. Okay, no, put that there. All right, now. Oh, I guess it would help. Hello. Put the ink lid, the lid back on, and then put it in the drawer. Okay, calligraphy. Here we go. I want to make a concentrated, and I'm going to have to flip it. I'm going to have to upside down it. So then the, yeah. All right, so let's see. We stopped at F, so I'll go to the G, and I'm doing this upside down. Okay, let's see. G, where are you? Here. Okay, the G. So the G comes off a little bit there. Okay. So this really did not. Okay, there's the G. Hi, Jerry. G, H. Oh, I'm gonna yawn. Sorry. Oh, man. Okay, G, and here's the yes. Y-E-S. H. Where are you? There we go. So you're going to go in between the G and the Y. We'll go ahead and leave a little bit off there. The H has a little more to it. It's not as hang down. What do they call that on the, when the calligraphy gets the loop on the bottom, they get really fancy? Do they have a name for that, I wonder? It's been so long since I've done calligraphy that, yeah. Okay, there's the GH. And the I, yeah, the I is, yeah. All right, well, J, no. H-I-J, yeah, it is a J. I'm not too happy with the calligraphy J. I'll let that up, no, let that down a little bit more. Yeah, it's not fancy enough, the J. I'd have to, oh, wait a minute, no, that's the I. That's not part of the H. I thought, oh, for a minute there, I thought, oh, no. I'm like, ah! I didn't, okay, G-H-I-J. The K is kind of puny too, but that's okay. Okay, K, J, K, L. The M is fancier. All right, let's just put the, well, let's, all right. Okay. I might have to literally, okay, now I've done that. See, I've given that some, you know, that almost, it almost feels like it's kind of gotten a leather. Yeah, there's so much layers of paint and, you know, Neo2s and paint and everything else on this. Now, I'm wondering if, even though I might get rid of some of the iridescent, it might not hurt. I can take some of this and I can, like, find, my thought is I could take some Parisian gray chalk paint. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to dip it in, but, well, here. Fresh water. My glue brush, but it's just fresh water. I can take a little bit of the chalk paint and put it there. A little bit more. There. Probably a little too much, but, you know, hey. I can always put it someplace else. And put this back over here. And I'm really not wanting to use the brush, but I really didn't want to get my hand all gunky with chalk paint. I want to use them. Well, it's just going to go. Okay, now I'm going to fold my, okay, and this becomes a dauber. And I'm just going to, you know, have to start kind of, yeah, a little daub will do you. You know, and if I, you know, I like this, that sideways, whatever that is on the flow chart. What was it? It had the name of that little emblem is, what? Oh, I guess it would help if you read it instead of backwards. Alignment of something or other. Oh, manual input. That little sign right there is manual input. But see, here is one of those little dinky spirals, and it's kind of cool together. Okay, so here now, because I'm incorporating now the chalk paint, I'm incorporating into the color scheme that I have going, so I have to kind of be careful. So here I can put some gray paint right here. Okay, I want some I want some more here in the corner. Yeah. Yeah, there's because I've messed with it. Well, I think some of it too is because I got it so wet last night that it's in some places it peeled. And this is a 110-pound Staples cardstock. And of course, I've used this, you know, yeah, and I blended to the point where, yeah, it does. Yeah. And it actually sounds like, Okay, now we kind of have a winter storm blew through. Not. All right, so with a little bit of the Parisian gray chalk paint, you know, it is still doable for some kind of fabric art now. And that's some dead chalk paint. I'll put that in the trash. Okay, and hey, if it stays there, it stays there. But then you have Yurian and Dee Dee in your head. White, white. But see, Dee Dee's experienced enough. She can use a black lid. Okay, anyway. So, la 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 la. Now see, some of that black ink is still shiny. And it's not the iridescent. Now see, some of this, when you start shimmying that, it's gorgeous. And it's kind of starting to come in together, you know. Because see, like here, this had the iridescent on it too. And, you know, so you know, hey, it's just, yeah, a little bit interesting in places. We'll get there, you know. Yeah, we'll get there. Now I could, you know, I'm wondering now that she said parchment, I'm thinking, you know, hey, let's just, the next step in this, we're kind of like, yeah, I may have, the idea is like to go with, I have vintage photo distress ink. I have antique linen, vintage photo, and I think I have the old paper one in here, or not. And I even have, where's the pale ochre? I even have pale ochre. So my thought is, let's get a slightly different take on this here, on the quinacridone nickel azure gold. Okay, let's just start doing some folding in here. This is 110, so it's going to be, or, oh guys, here's another way you can do it. You can take your, let me get my board, my scoreboard. You can use the scoreboard, have to be gentle because you don't want to rip it. Of course, if you rip it, I just glue masking tape on the back. Or I glue masking tape right here if I rip it. But you just start doing this. Now see here, yeah, no, this is the top. Okay, let's see. I put it at 9 inches, or here at the 12 1/4, whatever. All right, let's just start doing this. And just start random. Just put, oh, I can feel the work. I can feel the paint and stuff coming off of this. And it's just random. We're going to do some, yeah, we're just doing random. Now here, I'm purposely putting folds because by the time I'm done with this, you know, hey, I've had to, it will not be a hot mess. Okay, make a little more creasing. All right. All right, we'll do this and this will start the next phase of my redeeming this piece of paper. This is where you can see that, faintly see them. It just went a little bit cockeyed, but the 2-inch pen mark. Okay, now we'll put this all the way up here to this line. Yeah, big piece of paper for a small area. Okay, now I want to keep this as dry as possible. Now, yeah, I know it's better when you wet it down to get a you know, but I don't want to take the time to dry. If I need to later, I can do that off camera. Okay, so there's that. Very carefully. Okay, here's the bottom, because I wrote bottom on it. All right, now, this might prove to be interesting. Well, people have gone, but that's okay. That's no big deal. You just look up and like you had like, whoa, and then oh wow, you had this, and they go away, and like, oh, okay. Here's vintage photo, and I'm just old technique, just rubbing on the crinkles. All right, and I'll use the pale ochre. I'll put for the time being, I'll put the pale ochre more up in here than anywhere else. Up on this corner. Up on the upper right corner. Bring it back down into here. Okay, and then I'll put the antique linen on the left side of the... Okay, and then now here, because this is, some of this is distress ink, you have to let it dry. So this is probably, okay, this is antique linen. Now over the gray paint, over the gray paint, that's kind of cool. Yeah. And it mixes nice with the iridescent blue-black. Ooh, can I get that spot? I don't know if you can even see it. Let's see. I know, Jean. I tried to see, like, right in here. See that iridescent... Oh, where did it go? Right here. Somewhere right in here. But it's really cool. The antique linen over top that iridescent blue-black paint. Ooh, yep, like it. Okay. Yeah, so, and I will make a much, right here on this, the lower left, I will make them, see, I can actually, well, on my end, I can actually see the antique linen, the color of the, of the ink over top. Let's see, where am I? Right here. See, you can actually see the antique linen. go over that kind of yellow-green. So now this will just have to be, it's okay, Dorothy. Dr. Dot. Yeah, and now because some of it's that distress ink, who knows what this is going to do. Okay, now this has got some of the iridescent on it, but it's flatter. It's flatter than this side. I'm not quite sure. The only other thing I could do, I still do have this has not hardened. My pearl magenta. I could try some pearl magenta. You know, we've gone way beyond the, where's the pink baby wipe? Ah! My stencils are falling all around me. Okay, well, oh my goodness, it's almost 3 hours, and then the other one was like 45 minutes. Oh my giggles. All right, let's just put some of this, well, here, where's the, here. It won't hurt to be mixed with a little bit of gray paint. I'm not gonna get too fussy about that. All right, see, it's still liquid. The gold finally went dry on me. All right, obviously the magenta, when I used them, obviously was a little too far off. Now, I don't want to throw that out. I'm like going, ah! All right, let me get, I'm setting aside, this is one of those where I just need to get some of this paint. I don't want to just put it in the water and have it become pink gray paint water. So if I take the time and do a little bit, get rid of some of it here. This is an old IKEA. Okay, so then that will lay open and dry. And yeah, we're gonna, like I said, I don't want to ruin, you know, I don't want to waste it. You know, if I were to just put it in there. Oh, this is cool. Over that, the nickel azure gold, this pearl magenta. Ooh, that is some kind of cool. All right, now I can put that in water. Now, did Eileen finally wake up? Oh, Eileen, you fell asleep on me? What am I going to do with you? Okay, now some of the distressing still might be wet. Yeah, so at any time, this is almost 3 hours on this part too. Wow, guys. So anyway, I won't be technically leaving here, but I'm just kind of prepping for the tape. That I might just go bye-bye all of a sudden, you know. Well, I'm trying to redeem a hot mess. Okay, Eileen? Yeah, it's because you weren't here to keep me on track, Eileen. Happy Diane and Miss Allie had me on rabbit trails. I didn't stay focused. I don't have a soothing voice. Jean. Oh, Jean. Oh, lament. Anyway. Well, now we have shiny pink. That might have been a mistake. But hey, it's okay. Now let's go ahead and put some of the shiny pink. Eileen, I'm telling you. Oh, hey, instead of rubbing it, why don't we just dab it a little bit? A little dab will do ya. I know. See, it would have been much better. See, Eileen? You woke up and I got flustered. Yeah. Jean, shiny pink is always awesome. Jean. Oh, Jean, you still have most of your pretty shiny blue. And, oh, Jean. Okay, yeah. Now, oh, look. Hoisey. Yeah, that's a nickname. And we will not go into the law offices of Heaney, Hoist, and Ho. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. The law offices and, yeah. And our CEO rump roast. Oh, my giggles. Boy, does that ever bring. Hey, Eileen, it is not. Oh, all right. Yeah, Hootie, that's it. It was the law offices of Heaney, Hoist, Heaney. I think it was Hoist because it doesn't sound right. Heaney, Hoist, and Hootie, and Ho. Yeah, the law. Yeah. The law offices. Yeah. And then our CEO rump roast. All right, I'm putting back some blue over the shiny. So just relax. I'll put it right there, a little bit. Yeah. Sometimes fixing shiny with shiny doesn't always work. But maybe, just maybe, maybe we'll, yeah, as you can see, it may have been this really funky looking shiny mud. You know, because it's iridescent. So when it's moving into one thing, yeah. Okay. So we put a blob of shiny. That was one that we had to have puppy pads all around. Yes. Okay, so pretty. I'm still keeping those pretty. Is that better? Now you got blue back in there. Okay, now that needs some vintage photo. Okay. And I'll do another run of the inks. Oh, this is getting really pretty right in here. We're to the point where I might be able to do some more stamping. Okay, so see, that's looking a little bit better now that I put some more blue in. I got back to the... Now, I want to put... I think we're just going to... At this point, I think it would be the best thing to just let it dry. Just let it sit, you know, say, okay, we're done with that for now, and just let it sit and become... and get happy with itself, you know. Just let it become happy with itself. I might pick it up later on tonight, maybe tomorrow or something. And I can always put more of the, you know, little, you know. Yeah. But as you can see, we're trying to... I should have actually... I like this, the splotted, you know, the splotchy pink versus the rubbed pink. And I should have learned that from when I rubbed the blue on there before. But hey, I got busy. I was talking, you know, and I just started rubbing, and I should have pounced. Yeah, but you know, yeah. So I'll just let that go. But where it's not shiny, it kind of has this almost kind of this weird leather look. And I don't even know if that's the correct way of saying it. Oh, wow. Look at... Yeah. Okay, it says continue recording. But I'm not going to. Okay. Stop recording.